Mr. President, the latest CDC report indicates that New York City has 327 new suspected cases of infection.
Of these, 18 cases exhibited aggressive and uncontrollable symptoms, which were initially determined not to be the common flu.
What will Wall Street's reaction be? What if a state of emergency is declared now? The stock market will crash. Mr. President, human lives come first. We have received 3 reports of police officers being attacked.
If we delay any longer, the virus will spread throughout the country.
Let the CDC issue a flu warning first, recommending that people wear masks.
High-speed rail service between New York and New York has been suspended, and the military is on standby.
Just a warning? Mr. President, this is gambling with people's lives.
Give me 24 hours to communicate with the Economic Advisory Group. Son, immense I felt doesn't really work you. It was never going to help next to the manation, food and hospital. Drive things in that Pfizer as well.
Olivia, arrange a video conference between me and the governor of New York.
Watch out! Stay behind the car! Keep moving to the sidewalk! Oh my God! Units, lock down the block! We need medical here now!
Almost there. Steady. Got it. Sample secure. Hang in there. We're close.
Dr. Lena, this is dangerous! These people don't have the flu at all! It's mania caused by some unknown virus! I've been searching the Gotham City of all of them.
I know that abnormal pupil dilation and muscle contraction are 3 times that of a normal person.
Dr. Lena's not committed. Send the sample back to the lab immediately. I need to perform gene sequencing.
Inform the White House that this is...
We are now tracking Hurricane Cassandra, a Category 5 system with sustained winds of 210 kilometers per hour. The storm is moving north-northeast across the Gulf and is expected to make landfall along the central Gulf Coast within the next 18 hours.
This is General Marcus. Talk to me.
Copy that. How long do we have?
Understood. Seal every entrance and get me satellite eyes now.
Cassandra has been upgraded to a Category 5 hurricane. The safe-K damage Suggest presents as messes. Obviously, they're furious. Now it found those twins with another. Remains...
It is expected to make landfall on the Gulf Coast in 12 hours. We've protected to known to believe protected countries of a series outdoor ship's right punch, and it's finished farm.
Marcus mobilized the National Guard to organize the evacuation of civilians. A dragging strength that is not compared. Attack a Minister of Manufacturing Relationships and prioritize the protection of port energy facilities.
President, the military is understaffed.
New York needs to maintain order, and the Gulf Coast needs to be evacuated.
Here's Dickens. Instead of keeping military grand conduction, we ought that diblistic. You know what I'm not wanted, and they'll be taking better for under Ethan. The military is overwhelmed.
Wilman Shovel. Harper is a culture and Scenes 3 division for the Port of Houston. It's the largest crude oil import port in the United States.
If destroyed, the energy supply chain will be completely disrupted. For a long-mannered public has many other protocols. The best is waking of the past. This perfect for making is that animus...
Priority should be given to energy facilities.
The evacuation of civilians was led by local governments, with limited assistance from the military.
He then connected with Dr. Lina on the phone. You'd have to play by a modern Tenavinin once dead. Dead will terminate that.
At the CDC's temporary laboratory in New York.
President, the virus has been confirmed as a novel.
Importantly, Captain Caledolivens protects up for even spoken ductibly. It attacks the human prefrontal cortex, causing loss of reason. Giudice Italian in practice as wrong.
There is currently no treatment option.
President, please declare a national emergency immediately! Lock down all transportation hubs!
Time is of the essence. Every hour of delay means hundreds more people will be infected.
Gulf Coast. A wall of wind and water sweeps through Houston's port, tilting these massive freighters like toys, while warehouses crack under the strain of the storm. This is the Gulf Coast at its most relentless.
Meanwhile, on the streets of New York.
The sirens and screams mingled together.
Mr. President, Queens is out of control.
Infected individuals have overwhelmed the hospital, which lacks sufficient medical and police personnel. We can't hold it much longer, Mr. President.
You must send troops!
The country's vision is not just named to local ornaments of intent. The 3rd Infantry Division to proceed to New York immediately.
Yes. But Mr. President, this means that energy facilities in the Gulf of Mexico will be left unattended.
Prioritize saving lives.
Inform energy companies to shut down crude oil pipelines in the Port of Houston to minimize losses.
Requesting backup. We're surrounded.
Repeat, we're surrounded. Follow me first on the crude bridge cap. Nursing a crack. Viano, stick the car and get it. Features come up.
General Marcus films Marlis 1 p.m. exchange. When negligence in self-defense by firing a gun is allowed if necessary.
You can't do this! These people are just panicked, not the enemy.
Doctor, now is not the time to talk about humanity. Chaos will only accelerate the spread of the virus.
What's really accelerating the spread is your indecisiveness! If the traffic had been blocked yesterday, things wouldn't be like this now!
Dr. Lena, how long will it take you to develop the testing reagent?
3 days. But I need equipment support from the lab.
The labs in New York have now been affected by the chaos and are unable to function properly.
I'll send a helicopter to pick you up and take you to the CDC headquarters in Washington.
X-ray locked. Input sequence, good. Running calibration. Come on. Perfect.
Protect 1,500 because they're supporting this corona map. The number of infections in New York has surpassed 1,000.
The virus began to spread to Philadelphia, and the nation's fate hung in the balance.
Red alert. Philadelphia, the line's been breached.
I repeat, the line's been breached. We've lost contact.
Your Excellency, Philadelphia is completely out of control. The police line has collapsed.
Mr. President, this is not the time to divide our forces. We should concentrate our strength and hold Washington at all costs.
General, the risk of the virus spreading is far greater than we imagined. We need a more secure solution.
Immediately organize the evacuation of the public to quarantine facilities in Baltimore.
Elias, Gainsborough discussed by World's Washington garrison was mobilized, and defense preparations were made.
The dawn of science shines in despair.
The test kit was a success!
What? Insufficient production? How is that possible?
We need survivor samples to develop antibodies.
The alarm shattered the silence of the command center.
Damn it! Baltimore is out of control!
这样一点，没这次会议，下来，要干的。
Baltimore defenses have been breached.
Large numbers of civilians flooded into the suburbs of Washington.
We have detected 23 positive cases.
Have the garrison troops established temporary isolation zones in the suburbs.
All people entering the area must be tested.
Mr. President, this will cause public discontent. Many people come with hope.
I know, but we can't let that anomaly breach the city's containment. Olivia issued a statement requesting their cooperation.
Zone. Public sentiment is rising daily.
Why are we locked up here?
Calm down, everyone. The food is on its way.
You're eating cat food!
But it...
Dr. Lena, there have been infected cases in the suburbs of Washington.
The quarantine zone is out of control.
Hey. Stanley Bray です。ボスとないでせよ。磨きを消し解凍します。自役で100時点なん止めて、今
Have him send troops to seal off the quarantine zone.
We must not allow the infected to spread into the city.
The firelight in the distant quarantine zone pierced his heart.
Mr. President, Washington is no longer safe.
We must evacuate immediately and head to the ARP zone.
The area is well defended and has sufficient resources.
The zone can only accommodate 50,000 people.
Whom are we taking with us? Government officials? Military personnel? Scientists? Or does it include civilians?
Priority will be given to bringing along core government personnel, key military personnel, and scientific research personnel.
Too many civilians will consume a lot of resources. Moreover, there is no guarantee that no infected individuals have infiltrated the area.
No, we cannot abandon the civilians.
To count the number of civilians in downtown Washington, D.C.
Priority should be given to evacuating the elderly, women and children.
Young and able-bodied men can join the defense forces to assist in the evacuation.
Mr. President, this will waste time.
Infected individuals could breach the defenses on the city's outskirts at any time.
I know time is of the essence, but we are the government. We cannot abandon any citizen.
Marcus, you are in charge of organizing the army to cover the evacuation.
Olivia, you are in charge of counting the number of civilians and arranging vehicles.
President's on traceabilities of equipment and samples.
Dr. Lena, does the ARC zone have a laboratory?
The President said there are underground bunker laboratories there, fully equipped.
We must bring all the samples and data.
Vaccine development must not be interrupted.
What happened? Oh no! Infected people have stormed the CDC headquarters!
We must leave immediately.
Watch the left. Car's gonna blow. Farther.
I'm right behind you.
2 more meters, then cut right. Go!
Keep moving! Don't stop! I'm right behind you! We need that alley clear!